Hey everybody, what's up? Ezel here with a deck profile update. Alright, so I read the comments and you guys wanted to see a Pure Ezel deck. Pure Ezel Mayhem. So, I'm not going to show off my generation zone just because I didn't change it. It's the same as the Ezel Gurgrit build. So, I'm not going to go in and explain it. I want to take the time in this video to actually show off some combos and what's cool about this deck. You may disagree with me on some tech choices, but you can do whatever you want. That's the beautiful thing about this game, about Vanguard, is you can do whatever you want. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you could, oh, well, I'm going to run 3 effect veilers in this deck. No, you only need 2. You have enough draw power. No, you run what you want. Alright. So, like most of my Ezel decks, they're going to be running 4 Grand Ezel, because it's the main boss. 2 Platina and 1 Blonde. Now, you're probably wondering, wait, 7 grade 3s? What the hell are you talking about? You need to have 1 more. 1 more Blonde, or another Platina, or a Gurgrit. Well, this is a Pure Ezel deck, so I do what I want. Like I give a shite. The reason why I'm running Blonde Ezel is because, like I said, it's a Pure Ezel deck. You can't really have an Ezel deck without Blonde. I mean, yeah, you can max out with Platina, or if you're planning to do what I'm planning to do when Raven-haired Ezel comes out, is just take these out completely and run maybe 3 or 4 Raven-haired Ezel. The reason why I'm running Blonde Ezel in here and only 2 Platina ends up in my hand somehow, one way or another. And I don't want to have to ride to Platina first. If I have to ride to something, I'd rather go into Grand or go into Blonde. If I go into Blonde, it combos into my Grade 2s with Wonder Ezel. Wonder Ezel makes this deck work. It lets me correct my Grade 3 ride. So if I do have to ride into Blonde, which, I mean, I don't mind doing, I can combo it by calling out the Wonder Ezel from my hand and then going instant cross ride. So I can kind of do a 1-turn push if needed. So with the fact that there's a Grade 2 Ezel, it makes this deck so much more consistent and so many cool things you can do. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Grade 2s and discuss that. So like I said, 4 Wonder Ezel, 3 Bad Demigus, we have 2 Quills. Let me get this correct. And 2 Marcia. Now, you're probably thinking, where's all the extra cool stuff? Why aren't you running 4 Quills? Well, again, this deck can be Counterblast heavy, and I want to be able to manage my damage. You're going to need Soul in this deck, too. If you want to end your game with either Grand Ezel or Platina Ezel, you're going to need Soul. Okay, in fairness, you don't need Soul with Platina, but you're going to need to unflip your damage, and a lot of the unflipping damage in this deck goes into the Soul. So you're preparing for both scenarios. Quill is more for a later game. If you have to ride into it, you have to, but Quill is more late game. The advantage running 4 Platina Ezel, aside from correcting your Grade 3s, is you can potentially Grade 2 rush with Bad Demigus. You can also combo it with some Grade 1s, especially if you're running early Counterblast stuff. Howl. You can go into Howl really quickly. All you need is to have a Vanguard with Ezel in the name. It doesn't matter the grade. So that's where Wonder Ezel comes in handy. You can also combo it with Sacred Twin Beast White Lion. Counterblast 1, if you have a Vanguard with Ezel in the name, which you do, doesn't matter the grade, put 1 card from the top of the deck into the Soul and give yourself a damage. At the end of the turn, select 1 card from your damage and shuffle it back into the deck. So you can kind of start making up interesting combos, or possibly just rush at Grade 2. You don't have to play the Grade 2 game like the douchebag, or, well, I shouldn't say douchebag, because people do have to play the Grade 2 game sometimes. If that's your focus, then I'm going to call you a douchebag. But if it's something you have to, like you don't have a grade 3 and you don't want a G assist, okay, that's cool. So there's so many cool things you can do just at grade 2. There's so many cool combos that you can do. You can do so much setup in that turn too. Oh man, I could go on for days about all the cool things this can do, but I don't want to take all your time. So, along with my grade 1s, we're running G Perfects, and we're running 4 Dorbadoc. I feel that because I'm only running 7 grade 3s, I need to be able to get these into my hand in order to stride. I mean, I don't mind ditching a grade 3 or, ditching a 1 and a 2 or 2 2s if I have to, but I don't want to miss my stride. I don't want to miss my opportunity to stride, take advantage of the field, call out as many units as possible, and just swarm my opponent. So now we'll go into the zeros. The only thing about this deck is you can run as many starters as you want. Or what I mean is, depending on how you prefer your deck build, if you have like Bowman's and Gareth, go ahead and use Kref. Kref goes into the Soul along with Gareth and Bowman's. You can Superior Ride to Blonde Ezel, and then you can use Wonder Ezel to go right to Platina, or to Grand, or to Raven when it comes out. Or if you're running like 7 or less grade 3s, you can use Corrin. Counterblast 1, it's a grade 3 searcher specifically for Ezel. Actually, no, it's not a grade 3 searcher. It's just the searcher for Ezel. So if you're having a hard time with your grade 2s, like you draw in your opening hand and there's no grade 2, you can use him to search out a grade 2, as long as it has Ezel in the name. Karya. A free Spring Breeze. It's a top random 2, but it's better than, other cards. Plus, she goes into the Soul, so that also helps for later in the game. Or you can do what I am doing for this particular build and give a SHYTE. Aquamarine Lion SHYTE. He activates from the Soul. He doesn't have a Forerunner skill, which is kind of weird. So you're not going to be hitting for, 12 when you attack. You're going to be hitting for 7. But from the Soul, you can Soul Blast one card that isn't named SHYTE. Call him to the rear guard, draw a card, and he gains an extra 2,000 till the end of the turn when Ezel appears in the Vanguard circle. Because it doesn't say grade 3, that's where Wonder Ezel comes in. You can go grade 2, call him out, Soul Blast 1, draw a card. And he gains extra, 2,000, so you're hitting for 16, which is still a pretty good number for grade 2s. But I encourage you guys to do whatever feels right for you. Whatever your playstyle is, do it. My trigger lineup has not changed. Well, sort of. Because it's an Ezel-based deck, I want to use more Lions. I'm using Jerry because you're still going to be counterblasting. Along with Quill, along with, your grade 3s, your strides, you're going to be counterblasting. So going into Unite isn't such a bad idea in this deck. That's why Marcia's in here, but she doesn't have a Unite skill that activates at Gen Break 1. This does. So it comes in handy later on in the game. Oh man, I love Gold Paladins. I really do. I could go into a whole video just talking about Gold Paladins and how amazing they are and all the cool things you can do in the deck. Oh man. It's my favorite deck. It absolutely is my favorite. Ezel specifically, like, I used to be a Royal Paladin player back when Vanguard started, and I was a poor player, so I couldn't really do much outside of the trial deck. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh player for a long time, and I sold all my stuff and invested into Vanguard. I traded in a bunch of my old cards, and I was able to get my first Blonde Ezel. Then I went to a local Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and a friend of mine gave me a Blonde Ezel. So I figured then that was the sign for me to play this particular deck. And with more stuff coming out, it was so good. You know, I always won with Blonde Ezel. It was very rare that I would lose. So, it's so cool. Alright, so that's enough about me reflecting on the past and how much I love this deck. Like I said, I do love this deck. I love it a lot. I love Dual Paladins. I love everything about it. It's so spammy. You can call out so many cool things and do so many interesting combos. I mean, if you're new to the game or, you know, somewhat new to the game and you want a decent deck, I'd recommend this deck. I mean, you can build it however you want. I mean, you can go into the Gurgit stuff, all the Unite engine stuff. Here's all the extra stuff I took out of the deck. So you can do whatever you want. That's what I love about Vanguard, is you're able to do whatever you want. Yeah, there are cards that you do need to run it for, like G-Perfects or Stride Followers, probably. Or Mithril Ezel Strides. You can do so much. Ugh, I love it. But you can change it up however you want. And that's what's great about this game. So, that was my Pure Ezel deck. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to see more videos or more weird deck profiles, let me know. I have a binder over here full of Dual Paladin cards. I can make just about any Dual Paladin deck you can think of. Just about. I need to pick up more Duke, one more Palinor. I need to pick up Monarch Alfreds, now that I think about it. But that's a whole other thing. Anyways, so yes, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Facebook page, check out Twitter. Links are in the description below. If you follow me on Twitter, all the stuff that I post on the Facebook page will end up on there anyway. Or there'll be a link to the Facebook page. You can see what I posted. It's all good. I might be doing something special for Twitter. I want to get more followers on there. I have 803 likes on Facebook, but only like 44 or 43 followers. So if I can try to get that number up, I'll do something special. Alright, so as always, guys, stay humble, and I'll see you next time.